At the tragedy of Zack's last stand, the whispers that infused the very air could be seen. But how? Cloud of Remake whom Aerith touched is not there. And until this pivotal moment, this irrevocable reunion of paradigms, the ephemeral Feelers of Gaia, even when they chase the half-cetra of love, are invisible to we mass benign gods. Though they can shift reality undeterred, irrelevant, why does this perspective that is seemingly universal change when Aerith touches Cloud? It can rain in a church. The relative future can be seen. Storms can spread from one timeline into another and rip open the sky. The whispers can literally observe changes in consciousness, and as these ephemeral sleepers evolve, they can see the ineffable, intangible elements of destiny that is grown too far out of control and needs containing across time and space and timelines, even though the overarching causal dominoes are much the same. Consciousness and reality are one. Memory, dream. That is why Mako energy and the crystallized form Materia are one, yet different. Mako, the lifeblood of Gaia and creation, made up of thoughts and feelings. Memory, entanglement. As with all life forms, all of creation, it is all one, though it can be experienced by so many varied perspectives. Such a temporal universal union can be utterly linear or possess within itself tremendous, tremulous degrees of perceived freedom, though within intractable limits and caught between indefatigable, inescapable beginnings and ends. To live in such a conscious space-time is to be truly trapped. Whether a hero is boundlessly free, beyond self, living in a self-perpetuating moment, or the hero exists as pure recollection, however conscious that is, unless the energy is high enough. The sleepers who dream are awakening. The memory of the future begins to alter, and the dream space reacts to life itself, and reacts specifically to one life form, one voice in cosmic fugue. It can be very counterintuitive to think about everything happening right now. Non-linear existence. From the 3D reality we mass benign gods generally find ourselves in, much as the consciousness living in Flatland would have a difficult time imagining the third dimension. But these manners of perception, these existences, are very real to feel. Sim, the Shinra combat simulator, the holo projector. One is just like a flashback. It seems entirely disentangled from consciousness, an ephemeral object to be observed, until clearly, horrifically, it presents itself to be very much part of consciousness. Whereas the SCS, the Shinra combat simulator, is host to self-aware, fully independent life. Though it is an intangible reality some call virtual, but to others it is strikingly similar to the life stream. All is dream, memory, entangled thoughts and feelings. Entanglement, an idea synonymous with meaning in the infinite multiverse. Entanglement is relationship with feeling. In a conscious universe, all is entangled. The greater the feeling, the stronger the bond. Fear, hatred are very powerful, but love is the greatest, most powerful of all. Love changes everything, which is why the most enlightened version of Sephiroth talks of possibilities and story, not timelines and multiverse, for there is meaning, memory in the very fabric, the DNA of the cosmos. In the life stream, memories, and on it, dream. Though they are one, they are very clearly different in how they are experienced, and how each are experienced is not random, but determined by mysterious laws that cannot be broken. In the life stream, all is happening right now. Time and space is a hologram, yet in the dream, the play on the surface of Gaia for heroes who find themselves fighting on an impossibly large stage ever is new meaning forged as time and space flow in one seemingly irrevocable direction. A hero is born before they meet a hero's end, whatever that end might look like. Results come as a natural order to choices, except where immortal genocidal murderers interfere. Hero, child, villain, city, sword, all effigies of consciousness, except Materia, can only be in one place, one body at one time. No one from creation, no matter how enlightened, is exception. The effigy of consciousness, the dream of rebirth Midgar, is Remake Midgar, with all memories entangled to the whispers removed from existence. Anything bearing a causal entanglement with a whisper interference that is observed by the one voice in cosmic fugue is likewise gone, like tears in the rain, which is most but not all of Remake. In these gaps in memory in 3D reality, the consciousness of Final Fantasy VII Midgar, the other city effigy in singularity, is then experienced. that which determines what in Midgar is experienced. This rule of one also applies to people. If a dreamer of Remake is embodied during singularity, rebirth is remembered with their being alive. This would be most people of Midgar. However, if a dreamer was instead no more at singularity, then their fate in Final Fantasy VII is transcribed to rebirth, just as the space-time memories likewise were. It is likely that many who died in Remake also met their end in 97 at Platefall or elsewhere. There would be others who instead are alive with the intangible memory of two people within them, and one of those memories is of them dying. Infinity of the life stream, and perhaps near where the life stream touches the surface where memory and dream meet, things might make just a little more sense for these unfortunate individuals. Zack may one day remember not surviving his last stand, and in rare circumstances where a dreamer of Remake is outside space and time altogether, then as the memories of various Midgars are crushed together to form rebirth, these returning dreamers could have more than one body, one of them being comatose. An equally rare situation would be where whisper and entangled memory space-time are removed from existence, but this whisper interference that would be ripped from space and time and memory when unobserved by the one voice in cosmic fugue. Zack lives because the whispers were not there to murder him, yet rebirth's past his reunion and its tragic end. Because Mr. Fair's survival went unobserved, there were 4 such interferences. This rule of one is why Watashi Sephiroth did not just go into the singularity, a stagnant dream, bereft of any effective gravity or meaning, and wrest his freedom from the alien puppet master himself, for he was already there, trapped. This same brutal rule that no being from creation can break, that takes consciousness from bodies and infuses terror in others, also allows life to walk in linear time. Linear space is to inescapably experience self dancing with the environment, and the environment dancing with the self. No one can walk on stage and not be part of the play, not even demigods. Why can we mass benign gods see the whispers after Aerith touched Cloud? Consciousness, 3D reality, dreamer and dream, dancer and sage are one, and the remake is from Cloud Strife's perspective. The one voice in cosmic fugue.